Hey guys, Shouting here. Today I'm going to show you my world in Minecraft. I built a village, but there's a catch. It's communist. Because I thought it would be like an interesting idea to do it. And before I begin the video, I just want to note that I don't support communism. I just thought that this would be like a fun idea to do to see how it would work out. So first, let's start off with the houses. So each house has a chest, and how about we just pretend that never happened? Hold on. This is what it's supposed to happen. This is what it's supposed to say. But anyways, so each house has a chest, a smoker, a furnace, crafting table, and bed. And in total, I have 10 houses. And here's a lectern, and it has the 10 principles of communism, which is like the main rules of it. So this is what it actually says. These are the exact words in the Communist Manifesto. Here I see that like you can see that I put in like the citation. And I also put a section where it's like put more simply so you can understand it more. So I showed you the houses, and this is the central warehouse. This is where you get like the basic materials. This is the mining area where you go mining. Here's some chests to put in some stuff. Here's where you can get materials from the mines. Here's the smelting and the brewing station. And here's the enchanting table, so you can get all your books, like enchant books and stuff. And then this is the courthouse, which is where the community comes here and makes all the decisions for the place. Here's the farm. This is where everyone gets all their food and stuff. Also, in case you're wondering, this is just a normal civilian just planting some food. This is the library, which has 2 stories. So these are just regular bookshelves. These are like basic books that you can get. Then we have a second floor. We have regular books here. And then for this section, I just put like a ton of enchanting books here. And then this section has the best enchantments for certain stuff. So like for example, a helmet. If you want the best enchantment book for a helmet, you just go to this bookshelf because it's the first one. You see that has the labels here. I put multiple because like sometimes they can have multiple stuff like Silk Touch and Fortune Free and stuff like that. Also, in case you're wondering, there is also one here for more stuff. Then we go over here. Oh yeah, also I found a mod on Planet Minecraft that gives the Creeper banner a Soviet banner, which is really cool. Oh look, here's one of my civilians. Awesome. This is the food distribution center. This is where you get all your food. We got some smokers here to heat the food. A potion station. So for the farm, we're growing pumpkins, beetroots, bread, sugar cane. Pretty cool. Also, we have a minecart track over here, which is pretty cool. And then oh yeah, also I built a museum here of all of the leaders of the Soviet Union, so you can like check them out. So here we got, so here it like shows how long they were in power and some info on them. We got Lenin, Stalin, um, this guy that no one cares about, Khrushchevich, I think that's how you pronounce it, I could be wrong, Brezhnev, um, this guy that no one cares about, Andropov, Chernenko that also no one cares about, and then Gorbachev, which is the last Soviet leader. Oh yeah, also, I'm just gonna go through each one in case you want to see like the text on them. And I put like these special, me and my friend put these special outfits on each leader because I thought it'd be cool. I also had this giant Soviet flag here that I made, which is pretty awesome. The shape is a little bit like disformed, but I did the best I could, so, you know. Also, in case you're wondering, I'll explain the main rules of the village. So there's no private property. The richer you are, you have to pay a bigger tax. There's no inheritance, so you can't pass down your wealth. If someone leaves the village, they can lose property. The government controls all the money and banking. Transportation, basically the minecart track is owned by the public. Factories and production are for the public and not for private stuff. Everyone has to work. We blend agriculture and manufacturing together, and all kids go to school and don't have jobs. The library is basically like a school, because like kids can like read books there and stuff. So yeah, that is pretty much. I'm pretty sure that's everything about the village that I've showed. So yeah, so I've showed you my communist village, and overall it's pretty fun to make. It was interesting to see how it would work in real life. Well, not in real life, but like in Minecraft. You get the point. So yeah, that's going to be the end of today's video. So, oh yeah, also there's a chest here for like minecart stuff. So yeah, now that I've showed you everything, I'm gonna end the video here. So, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.